Growing up, Sean Couturier was a lot like any other Canadian kid, except Couturier wasn't in Canada.
I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. My dad moved to Milwaukee. I lived there for 3 or 4 years, and then he moved to Germany to play hockey there.
Couturier's dad is Sean Couturier, a career minor league pro who played 33 games over 3 seasons with the Los Angeles Kings. Blessed with great hands, Sylvain scored 70 goals for Laval in the Quebec League, and one season had 50 for Phoenix in the International League. But his inability to stick in the NHL can be blamed on one thing.
His skating ability.
Not a great skater. Excellent hands, but not a great skater.
He always used to be the guy in practices that just follow in the back of the group.
Very slow. Probably one of the worst skater ever played a game.
I don't want to go that far, but he certainly wasn't one of the prettiest, that's for sure.
That's why Sylvain was ranked 170th by Central Scouting. Heading into the 1986 entry draft, the Kings took a flyer on him in the 4th round, selecting Couturier 65th overall.
My strength was certainly strong on the puck, a good touch around the net, and I was one of those guys who's created a lot of offense by protecting the puck and grinding the corners and stuff like that.
But it's here that father and son part ways. Where Sylvain was in the middle of the pack, Sean leads it.
One of his biggest strengths is no glaring weakness. There's a finesse element to the game, but there's a grinding, down low puck protection part too.
He's got hockey sense both ends of the ice. Like he's not shy to come all the way back and work in his own end. When you are adept at it at his age, defensively, and you also got that offense to go with it, then that's what we're talking about, a kid who could go #1 in the draft.
Sean's international experience has outshone his father's as well. Sylvain played in Canada's under-17 program, but came up just short for the World Junior team.
I was invited to a camp in Calgary one year, but didn't make it. I was always like every other Canadian, I guess, followed the team on TV at Christmas, but as a player, the closest I came is invited to the camp.
Sean's Drummondville Voltigeurs went to the Memorial Cup in his rookie season. He won gold at the Ivan Holinka Memorial Tournament, and last season he led the QMJHL in scoring as a 17-year-old, the first player to do that since Sidney Crosby.
He's a highly talented young man. He knows what to do with the puck, and he plays keep away when he has to. He knows how to protect it. He goes into the tough areas to get it, and he's able to make plays from there.
Although Sean may have gotten the size and skill from Sylvain, the most important lesson his dad taught him might be to remain resolute in pursuing his goal.
I told him before, you draft 1st or 30th or 100th. After that, you get to prove yourself again.
He always tells me it's not the hard part to get there, but it's the tough part is to stay there. Since I'm young, I've dreamed of playing in the NHL, and I've been doing sacrifices, and it may be a better hockey player.
Sean, of course, earned silver at the World Juniors, played in 7 games, 3 points, and a +6. He's top 15 right now in Quebec Major Junior scoring, and we hear from Craig Button once again with his analysis.
Sean Couturier is a very interesting player. He's big, he's strong. He's been a dominant player in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, currently playing with the Canadian World Junior team. He is a type of a player that can really command a presence in a lot of different areas of the game. He can play a physical game, he can play a skilled game. He's a really, really strong skater. When you look at a guy like him, if you want to make a comparison to somebody like him in the NHL, he's got a type of a style like a Jason Arnott. Jason Arnott won a Stanley Cup with the New Jersey Devils, has been a very accomplished player. And I think when you look at Sean and what he's capable of doing in those multiple areas of the game, whether it be with a shot, a pass, with his overpowering presence, I think that Sean Couturier brings a lot to the table for whatever team's going to select him in the draft in Minnesota.